The year is 1850. We're in Paris. Forget the postcards, the grand boulevards, the city of light and romance. This is the Paris that existed before, a city you don't visit, but endure. A city you learn with your feet. The day begins. The air is thick, a heavy grey blanket woven from coal smoke and river dampness. It catches in your throat. Your first step out is onto uneven cobblestones, slick with mud and yesterday's rain. The street is a narrow channel, carved between tall, leaning buildings that seem to blot out the sky. Look down. The ground is a treacherous map of ruts left by carriage wheels, loose stones waiting to turn an ankle, and filth that you learn to navigate without a second thought. Listen, there is no silence here. The city has a constant, grinding soundtrack. The rhythmic clatter of iron-shod hooves on stone, the groan and creak of wooden wheels on overloaded carts. From a side alley, a vendor's call, sharp and repetitive, trying to cut through the din. The sound of hurried footsteps all around you, a relentless patter of people on the move. Voices overlap, a tapestry of conversations you can't quite make out, snippets of deals, arguments, greetings. It's a wall of sound that never completely breaks, keeping you permanently alert. Look at the people. No one is strolling. Walking here is a necessity, a task. Shoulders are tense, gazes are fixed ahead, scanning the path, the crowd, the doorways. Posture tells a story. The hunched-over laborer, the stiff-backed bourgeois, navigating the muck with practiced disdain. There's a silent, understood choreography to the crowd. You learn to read it, to anticipate the swerve of a child, the sudden stop of a cart, the subtle shift in the crowd's density that signals a change in the neighborhood. These aren't just streets. They are invisible borders. Cross one, and the fabric of the city changes. The quality of the coats, the cleanliness of the collars, the way people occupy space. In one quarter, bodies are packed tight, a current of humanity. In another, a few blocks away, there's more room, a deliberate space kept between individuals, an assertion of status. You feel the shift, the unspoken rules of who belongs where. Your own body adjusts. You might walk a little faster, or hold yourself a little straighter, depending on where your feet have taken you. The city teaches you through repetition. You walk the same routes day after day. Your body memorizes the treacherous slope of a particular street, the loose stone you must avoid, the doorway that always has a crowd spilling out. This is urban memory, etched not in your mind, but in your muscles. It's a constant, low-level reading of your environment, a skill for survival. You don't think about it, you just do it. Your feet know the way, and they know the dangers. As the afternoon wanes, the light begins to fail. The sun, already a weak presence, retreats. Shadows stretch out from the buildings, long, dark fingers that reclaim the streets. The grey air deepens into a murky twilight. Then, one by one, the gas lamps are lit. A lamplighter with a long pole moves down the street, bringing forth small, sputtering circles of yellow light. These lamps don't illuminate the city. They merely punctuate the darkness. They create islands of visibility in a sea of black. Night transforms Paris. The constant motion of the day thins out. The streets become emptier, but not safer. The absence of the crowd only makes the sounds that remain more distinct, more startling. A distant shout, the echo of a single set of footsteps hurrying along a side street, the sudden rattle of a closing shutter. Each sound carries a potential threat. The darkness between the gas lamps is absolute. To step from one pool of light to the next is to take a small leap of faith. The city at night is selective. Only certain people are out, and their reasons are rarely for leisure. Your posture becomes even more defensive. your senses heightened. The city feels primal. Walking at night is a different skill. You stay in the light as much as possible. You listen for footsteps behind you. You watch the dark recesses of doorways and alleys. The familiar streets of the day become an alien landscape of light and shadow. The city you knew is gone, replaced by a more menacing version of itself. You feel the cold seeping up from the stones, the damp air chilling you to the bone. Your journey home is the final task of a long, demanding day. Reaching your own door is not a grand arrival, but a quiet, profound relief. The sound of the key in the lock, the heavy thud of the door closing, is the only real silence you'll get. It's a momentary shield against the relentless city. You are not refreshed. You are worn down. Your body aches from the constant tension, from the miles walked on unforgiving ground. This was a day in Paris. Not a visit, but an experience. Before the grand avenues and the sparkling lights, there was this Paris, a harsh, functional, demanding organism, kept alive by the millions of footsteps that wore down its stones every single day. This wasn't a spectacle to be admired. This was simply how life was lived. Thank you for joining this journey. If you want to explore more hidden histories, please like and subscribe for more.